What's going on, people? Welcome back to That Car Vlog channel. If you don't know, I'm Andy. That's Michael. Wifey's in the truck, and we're at Cars and Coffee. We brought the smaller V8 Beast because the big one, as you all know, is still in pieces. This might actually turn into an actual video, or maybe not. We'll find out later. Let's go see what we can see. And look at the first thing that catches my eye. I've never seen one in person before. Fisker, never seen one of these up close before. This wild interior and the wild two-tone design on those front seats. That is definitely one of a kind. Absolutely crazy. Super, super cool. 1978 Lincoln Continental. Massive ocean liner of a car. You know, one time this was just a grandpa car, but honestly, I absolutely dig this. And I would drive the tar out of this. This is awesome. I mean, this thing is huge. The diamond in the rough. The big cushiony seats in there. Oh yeah.
Hello.
That's the stuff. From massive Lincoln to itty bitty imported Honda. I always love the weird little stuff like this. The kind of stuff they drive in Japan.
So incredibly clean. It's amazing. It is clean.
It's so little. And being Japanese, right-hand drive, of course. I always love seeing this stuff. Lexus SC430. I don't know a whole lot about these cars. I know they have a V8 engine in them. I've always loved the way these things look. And yes, I would absolutely love to be able to take one out and review it and drive it, because I really want to know what they're all about. I love these wheels. Something about these wheels is just cool. It's sporty. It's just one of a kind. I really, really like it. And that interior. Wood grain all over the place. Leather. I mean, it's really, really nice in there. I really want to drive one of these. 1937 Buick just pulled in. GM conversion. Looks to have a Chevy 350 in it. I'm assuming 350 and not 305. That's what I would go with. Look inside. You can see, once again, more conversion. We got the GM column. Very, very nice. Looks like some upgraded LED lights maybe. I don't know about that, but so that old Buick logo, that's cool. I dig this. This is really nice. Like that banjo steering wheel. Man, this thing is sharp. Absolutely nice. I love it. And going even older with the Lincoln Continental. This massive boat of a car with suicide doors. Factory suicide doors.
Daddy.
This is always cool.
Daddy.
The size of that V8 engine. I love this styling. The front hinged hood. I love this. And for all my fellow muscle car lovers out there, 1969 Pontiac GTO in this awesome dark blue color with the hood mounted tachometer. Man, this thing is sweet and sexy. That CTS isn't bad either, but this thing is awesome. I really love this. And now introducing the absolute most insane little Honda I think I've ever seen, with this giant GM V8 with an even larger supercharger on top. My God, I mean, this thing is literally all engine. It's insanity.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
And the greatest part of the entire car, the license plate.
Hello.
No VTEC.
Hello.
I'll bet this thing is scary to drive. And that's why I want to drive it. Hit the wrap on this Honda S2000. This matte orange color changer. I really do like it. Apparently it's rigged for sound too. That is super, super cool. Michael, I found a new ride for you.
Can I ride it?
No, you may not, but that's awesome. That's a cool little motorcycle. Saw the stock Continental a few rows down. Now here's one that's not so stock. Slammed. That's cool. And here's Pontiac G8. 4-door sedan with a 6.2 liter LS3 V8 in it. Automatic transmission. Every time I see one of these, it sounds awesome. I really do want to experience one of these firsthand, because that is really, really cool. GMC Typhoon. Pretty much a turbocharged GMC Jimmy 2-door, but way cooler than a Jimmy. These things are fast. There's a particular YouTube channel I watch, the Hoovie's Garage. He bought one of these, and man, this thing is cool. If it's not a Typhoon, it's kind of a normal, everyday, boring SUV, but this thing is cool. I like a Typhoon. I'm pretty sure I cover it every time, but I have to do it every time because it's so cool to see it. The big Greyhound bus, and here's the big rear mounted diesel engine. This thing is crazy just to see here. Got a shaft driven side mounted cooling fan. It's an absolute beast. It thrills me. They bring every single time. Imported Mitsubishi Delica van. This is cool.
Hello.
4-wheel drive, turbocharged,
Hello.
right-hand drive van. It's not often that I say a van is cool, but this is cool. I'm really into that. And even cooler, the van's owner standing by said I could open the door and take a look, and like directly from Japan. There's all the writing, gauges and kilometers. Gear selector on the left-hand side. Look inside, we got seats that can rotate around to face the back. This thing is cool. This is awesome. I love seeing stuff like this in America. 4th generation Chevy Camaro Z28. Now, I've always loved the way the 4th generation car looks, all the way back to when I was a kid, and I still love it. No matter what anybody thinks, this is a really cool car. I actually had a 95 model. It wasn't a Z28. It had a 3.4 V6 in it, and it was a pile of junk, really, but I loved that car, and every time I see one of these, I want one again. I mean, there's just something about them that I love as a 90s kid. Bonjour. From France. I'm not good with French cars. My knowledge is not great, but I'm very certain it's a Peugeot. And I've always thought these things were wild. Go around the driver's side. Here inside we have a 1-spoke steering wheel. How crazy cool is that? I love how the rear end slopes off way down close to the ground, and you have these turn signal indicators up near the back window. That thing is just absolutely wild. Here's a brand new 2020 Porsche 911, the 992 generation for 2020. And we're gonna try to get around this thing, but it's the new design. And this thing is cool. Check out the third brake light in this thing. I don't remember all the specs, but excuse me. That thing is awesome. Ferrari 812 Superfast, cranking out 788 horsepower out of the 6.5 liter V12 engine. And this thing is just, oh my god, this thing is gorgeous. This thing is sexy. Village.
Great R8 in the corner.
And from where I come from, there's a lot more awesome cars back where I come from in Sullivan County, Tennessee. God, this thing's amazing. And here's a piece of classic Ferrari goodness. Ferrari Testarossa. God, what a legend. I love this. And that beautiful gated manual shifter in there. Just look at the doors. I just love how the doors flow into the intakes. That is incredible. Same styling on the back for the taillights. The engine cover. Love how the side view mirrors high mounted on the pillar. This thing is gorgeous. Some Vipers pulling out. Let's see if we can hear some of that.
A Viper? That is millions.
Look at this. You don't see this very often. A cord. This is cool. It's just, I mean, this is just an amazing design. I absolutely love this. Cord. I mean, that is just one of a kind. They do not make cars like this anymore. That is beautiful. Got a brand new model here. Porsche Panamera 4 e-hybrid, brand new Porsche Panamera. Not familiar with all the numbers on this car yet, but this thing is gorgeous, and it's a hybrid powertrain. How cool is that? Let's see if we can see the window sticker here. It says 2.9 liter turbocharged V6 with a hybrid drive system, 462 horsepower it says. And let's see what 46 mpge since it's a hybrid. This thing is, I love it, man. This thing is nice. Let's see if there's a price on this sticker just to get an idea of how much you spend on this. Let's see, $117,000. I'll take two. And here, if I could afford a brand new pickup truck, this would be what I would buy. The new Jeep Gladiator. I am so thrilled that they finally brought this car to life. This truck, rather. They've teased it for so long, and here it is. That's nice. I would love one of these. Ford Model T. I don't think I've ever been up close to one of these. This is how it all pretty much started. The first mass-produced cars that people could buy. And that's how you started it back in the day, for those who aren't aware. You had to crank this over, no electric starters. Now look at all the levers. and pedals, and didn't even drive or operate like today's cars.
You have no idea how bad I want to honk the horn.
Wooden wheels, actual wooden wheels.
It's a wooden body.
They ain't working. And wooden body out
Body's
here.
wood. This is metal, but the body's wood.
That's cool. Oh yeah. I would absolutely love one day to learn how to drive one of these just for the experience.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Put it on the channel.
There's lamps
May
with
I?
headlights.
You gotta give some force, don't you? You gotta give some force.
There's an instrument for the horn.
That's the horn. That is the horn.
Yeah, see? The air goes through there.
You squeeze that bulb right there. Squeeze that bulb really hard. Without dropping things on the car, please.
Yeah. Here, put that down and use two hands
Here, hold that.
Thank you.
and just go real fast.
There you go. That's awesome. Here, take your coffee back. I already have enough in my hands. That is really cool. Thank you. Oh, and here's one I'm probably never going to see another one of. It's a Factory 5 kit car, an 818S.
I know that's a Subaru engine.
Custom
What
built.
the hell is that?
Custom built tube chassis, kit car body.
This is really.
Subaru WRX powertrain, suspension.
You have AC and everything?
Huh?
You still have AC on it?
No.
This is super cool.
No, not.
Yeah, it has AC alright.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I love that. And look at this, something I've only ever seen on Jay Leno's garage, and now I get to see one in person. It's a Vanderhall Carmel. This is really cool. A three-wheeler, sort of like a Polaris Slingshot,
And I'm almost.
which is a wild car.
And I am almost
But I
taller than it.
love this. And yeah, Michael is a few inches taller.
Removable top too, so the top pops off.
Inside, you got a manual trans. It's a roadster with a removable top, man. This thing is
I
cool.
like it.
I love this. 1.5 liter, turbocharged, 4-cylinder GM engine with 200 horsepower. This thing weighs 1,500 pounds. I think one of the coolest touches is actually up front, where they put the headlights behind the grille and laid it out perfectly so that the LEDs fall in between the grille slats. This is cool. 1980 Toyota BJ Land Cruiser. Apparently a very rare diesel model that they never sold in the US. Let's look at this sheet he's got in here. 3-liter inline 6 diesel with a 4-speed manual. This is really cool. Let's check inside.
Is it
I just love these old school Land Cruisers.
cool.
Anyone that knows Land Cruisers knows that the FJ Cruiser of modern times was based on these.
I want to see the big.
But there's just absolutely nothing like this. And in a rare diesel model too. That is really cool. I like these little fresh air vents into the cabin. That, I love it. Never gotten up close to one of these before. Thought they were only police issue. But this is a Chevy Caprice, modern of course, with an LS V8 in it. Automatic. It may have been police issue. It looks like it's got some certain bits. Maybe it's retired, I don't know, but this is cool. I should see one of these. They kind of brought back the Caprice name in a limited release, mostly for police issue. I think it was. There's the spotlight. And of course, that police bumper. This is cool. I like it. That 4th gen Camaro SS. And here we go. I think the last one I'll show for today, this time anyway. One of the absolute most beautiful Corvettes I've ever seen. It's back way early in the 50s. They didn't have big V8s yet. Mostly Blue Flame inline sixes, but they were beginning to get V8s, I think, at this point. My knowledge isn't great, but I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful car. That interior, immaculate. They do not make cars like this anymore. This thing is gorgeous. I think the owner's done a full digital conversion on the gauges though, but it still looks so cool. This thing is, I mean, it's a work of art. All right, that's it. That's it for the October Cars and Coffee. I really enjoy some of these cars. Now, fire up my beast and go do other things.
I had to play Sudoku.
So as always, if you like what you saw, enjoyed the cars, like my videos, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at that car vlog channel. I'll see y'all next time.